This belief that human beings, intelligent, educated human beings, built mechanism to destroy 850,000 human beings for the simple reason that they were born Jews. I mean, these are not people who have committed any crimes of any kind. These are not people who destroyed anything. On the contrary, they built, they invented, they helped humanity. Didn't matter whether you were a doctor, lawyer, or a businessman pushing a particular product. You were murdered because who you were, a Jew. It's totally inconceivable. And the fact that it was done by ordinary people who were transformed from God-fearing, church-going people into murderers. The educational system, the political system, the propaganda, that is what we need to learn. That is why we must study this. The process, the psychology behind it, the methodology, to see how it relates. And they're identically the same. It all begins with words. The Stürmer at the bottom. The Jews are our misfortune. Paintings, cartoons, all that is part and parcel of this transformation. Nazi Germany comes into being as a Nazi government in January of 1933. By April 1st, the government of Germany declares a boycott of Jewish stores. Boycott. Today, same word. But BDS, boycott, but not just boycott. Let's go beyond it. Let's go into sanctions, all based on absolute lies. And the sad part is that people actually vote. They sit in conferences today. So the young begin to hate. Of course, the word anti-Semitism is bandied around a lot. Let's step back for a moment. What does that mean? Because the original word that was used in German was Judenhasse, the hatred of Jews. And that's what anti-Semitism is. It's pure, unadulterated hatred, for no reason at all. Treblinka itself was a death camp. Its only function and the only people who were alive were those necessary in order to murder people. Whereas Auschwitz had a number of functions. Auschwitz was also a concentration camp. In fact, it was Auschwitz 1, 2, and 3, set up by the German government for IG Farben. So when you speak of the Nazis, when you speak of the people who were actually hands-on, how about those people who simply had benefits? How about those people who simply said, hey, because the Jews are being destroyed, because they're being shipped out, I can move into a larger apartment. Auschwitz, Treblinka happened as a part of an overall step-by-step process. And that is what you need to know. It's a step-by-step process. And I call that step-by-step process, and you can watch it increase. Are they perpetrators? Are they bystanders? I'm not so sure there's such a thing as a bystander. You either do something positive or negative. There may not be anything in between.
Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to CUFI.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.